Yo, what up? It's Zetas, your favorite Frosty Keyblade wielder, and I'm here with a very interesting spitball. What if Master Yen Sid is that Master of Masters that have been so enigmatic to us? Now, I know plenty of people are getting their pitchforks and trying to say that's not possible. What if I can give you a reasonable doubt that that could be possible by the end of this video? And if you love me, hate me, don't think this is anything, and that Master of Masters has already been revealed and I'm just dumb, you can let me know below, as Tusky keeps telling me to promote that. So, can y'all please be nice? Really help us. But now let's dig into the meat. So, to start this, the voice actor for the Master of Masters already confirmed that he knows the name. And that was enough to sort of get me into looking into who in theory it could be. And as much as I really do want it to be Pluto as part of the joke in the meme, I have to give a legitimate answer. And I think it's Master Yen Sid. Or at least maybe another version of him, or a timey-wimey shenanigan, similar to what we saw in 358, not 358, Dream Drop Distance, my bad. Like we saw in Dream Drop Distance, where there's a lot of time shenanigans that was even used in Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind. We know Yen Sid already is supposed to be one of the strongest magic users in the canon of Kingdom Hearts. So let's say Master Yen Sid used his magic and was time travel. Okay, that explains that. And the biggest hurdle evidence that I see a lot of people immediately going to throw at this is, but Master Yen Sid has both his eyes. And I will raise you two things. Magic, and what is Master Yen Sid most well known for? In Kingdom Hearts 2.8, specifically 0.2, the final chapter prologue, when we play as Aqua, we know that she knows how to use the light chains that we also see in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. So let's say that's just a form of magic we just don't get to access in game. Alright, but that would imply there are magics in game that we don't get to use. That puts that on the table. Next, what I'm going to call arcanic magic, or arcane magic, is just pure magical energy. We know of this through other tools in Kingdom Hearts. We also know that holy is sort of this aspect, but let's say just for this conversation, it's just arcane and not holy. Let's just say, again, pure arcane. When you look through something, you use your eye. What if Master Yen Sid, again, one of the most powerful magic users, created an arcane eye? Or, something that essentially let him see through time. That would explain how he knew the exact things, how to handle nobodies. He knew the unversed. He knew of everything. That would explain all of that very quickly. As well as, it would also explain how he knew that Xehanort was coming back and knew of everything and exactly how to handle it. As well as he could have completely saw what was happening with Sora in the group during Kingdom Hearts 3 and teleported or used magic to appear and completely take off just everything. He's supposed to be one of the most powerful magic users. And a way to validate that evidence is to look back during Kingdom Hearts 3, as he knows the saying, "May your heart be your guiding key." And that is a relatively, old and new saying. In the Kingdom Hearts canon, it's a new saying. In world, though, and in lore, it's supposed to be old, and mainly nobody uses it outside of Yen Sid. How does Yen Sid know it? As the only people who may know it would be Ericus, who is dead at this time somewhat, as well as Xehanort, who's never said it to anybody. So, could the Master of Masters be Yen Sid? I think that would be a very plausible theory. Now, I'm going to try and poke holes in this, as I know plenty of people will, and it's going to be very easy to. Number one, again, we have not seen arcane magic in any of Kingdom Hearts. We don't know what pure magic is called. That could just be holy. Yen Sid's never been seen to use dark magic or any other affiliated magic but light, so he very well may not be. We also know that he very rarely does not have a Keyblade. We also know that he had other apprentices but never talked about them. So his past could just be shrouded in those apprentices, and maybe it was one of those apprentices that was the Master of Masters. Or Yen Sid was a master who was the apprentice to the Master of Masters. He could have been one of Lushu's students. Or maybe one of the Dandelions. Okay? But the thing is, they've reworked how long ago the Age of Fairy Tales were. Because we know the Age of Fairy Tales ended before Dark Road. We don't know how long before Dark Road. But we know Missing Link, which I'm going to spitball and say that's going to happen by the end of July. But let's say that Missing Link is the time between Unchained Key and the mobile games, Union Cross, all that, to Dark Road. We know that's where that link is supposed to be. That is what Missing Link is supposed to be. We should learn something about Yen Sid's past there then. That is what I am hoping for. I have not heard any of the leaks. I have not read anything, looked into any of them. I could very well already been proven wrong. We know exactly who he is. But I'm going to stay on this hill that it is a different time version of Master Yen Sid, maybe. As it would be a great way to have more Disney integration, but also give us more history on a very underutilized character. And with that, that's going to end this spitball. I know it was very all over the place, seemed kind of weird, but that's what you get with your favorite Frosty Keyblade wielder. As well as, use your gummy phone, scroll down, give us a like, tell me if you liked it or not, tell me if you felt like this was just bad. Let me know. I may re-record this and just redo it and look better. I'll look all cheeky, don't worry. And just have a great night. Thank everybody for watching, and may your heart be your guiding key.